Chapter 121. Facing Demons. It starts late at night in Lincoln and Linka's rooms. It was 2 a.m. and Linka was asleep and having a beautiful dream. But Lincoln was sweating and thrashing around in his bed. Lincoln. No, don't take. Lincoln was having a horrific nightmare. Lincoln was running with a couple of teenage girls and they were running from the psycho farmer in the harvester. The farmer had them pinned against the wall and he swung his scythe at them. Lincoln woke up and let out a terrifying and blood-curdling scream of sheer horror. Lincoln. The scream woke everyone up. Me and Very heard it. Me. Oh no. Me and Very slide down to Lincoln and Linka's room. Linka. Lincoln. Are you alright? Lincoln was in a total state of horror and fear. He was totally scared out of his mind. Me and Very arrive in his room and sat by him. Me. Lincoln, are you alright? Lincoln. The har. Me. You had a nightmare about the harvester? Lincoln. Yet. It was horrible. Lincoln hugged Very and cried hard. Lincoln's sisters and his mom and dad came in. Lori. Lincoln. We heard you scream. Are you alright? Very. He had a horrific nightmare about the harvester. Lynn Sr. That's horrible. Linka. It must have been really scary in order to cause him to scream like that. Gabrielle. British accent. What's the harvester? Me. It's a really scary slasher horror film about a farmer that went mad and became a homicidal maniac. He slashes apart his victims and kills them and takes their organs. Lainey. We were at the movie theater and Lincoln was scared out of his mind because of it when he came out. Rita. I remember that. Lincoln should not have gone to that movie. Me. Yet. Lincoln, how many nightmares have you had about the harvester? Lincoln. Terrified. 10. Over the last 6 days. Very. Were they all the same nightmare? Lincoln. Yes. And getting worse every time. Lainey. Lincoln's having recurring nightmare problems. Lisa. Lincoln is highly likely to develop somniphobia if this keeps coming on. Lori. Somniphobia. Me. It's the fear of going to sleep. It can damage your mind psychologically. Lainey. Yet. It can cause mood swings, irritability, panic attacks, and it can sometimes even kill you because of extreme lack of sleep. Lucy. We can't let Lincoln keep suffering like this. Lily. We have to help him. Me. Yet. We have to stop this. Me. Very. Gabrielle. Max. Nudge. Luan. Linka. Lucy. Lainey. Lana. Lola. Penny. Lisa and Lily are gonna go into Lincoln's nightmare and help him face his nightmare. Lisa. And I have the solution on how we can do it, siblings and friends. Follow me. Lisa led us to the simulator and we had Lincoln in a bed and he had some wires on his head. Lisa. I've hooked up Lincoln to my prototype dream environment machine. It's hooked up to the simulator and it will allow us to fight in Lincoln's dream and eliminate the very source of his nightmares. Me. That's perfect. Lincoln. Is this going to help me, guys? Lisa. Don't worry, elder brother. It will work, no problem. Me. Get some sleep, buddy. Lincoln. Okay. Asterisk. The simulator activated as Lincoln fell asleep and me, Very, Gabrielle, Max, Nudge, Luan, Linka, Lucy, Lainey, Lana and Lola, Penny, Lisa, and Lily found ourselves in the farm of the harvester. Me. We're in. Very. Whoa. This place looks totally dry and desolate. Lisa. It seems to have been ravaged by an extreme drought. We hear a scream coming from the farmhouse. Lainey. They're in the farmhouse. Me. Let's go. We don't have a moment to lose. We run into the farmhouse and we all see the farmer chasing after Lincoln and 2 teenage girls. He has them cornered and I swooped and kicked the farmer in the back. Me. Is this a private party or can anybody join? Lincoln, JD. Very, guys? How did you all get here? Me, this is all a dream, Lincoln. In here you can do anything you want. Lincoln, really? Very, yet. You got to fight the harvester and you can't let him plague you anymore. Lincoln then was surging with courage and valor. Lincoln, you're right. I'm Lincoln Loud. Shinobi, proud brother, and hero of Royal Woods. Me, that's the spirit buddy. Let's get him. Lincoln, if this is a dream then I can do this. Lincoln goes Super Angel 2 and he had an orange aura and his hair was orange and waving around and his eyes were teal blue and his wings were neon orange. The farmer got up and he was enraged and his eyes were glowing red with pure evil. I punched him in the face and sent him crashing through the wall and he landed outside. I picked up his scythe that he dropped and broke it on my leg. Me, never again you psychotic homicidal butcher. We went outside and faced the farmer. Laney saw the farmer's cooler and fired an energy ball at it and vaporized it in a fiery explosion. Farmer, enraged, you all ruined everything. That was my new crop and I was gonna make millions. Me, you're nothing more than a homicidal maniac that has absolutely no regard for the value of human life at all. It's time for you to die. Lincoln flew out and he was ready to fight. Lincoln, you've plagued my life for far too long, you monster. Laney, it's payback time for all the suffering, pain, and death you've caused to innocent people. Laney went Super Angel 2. Very, we won't let you get away with hurting our best friend. Lucy, and our brother. Luan, you're heading to the harvester. Laughing, get it? But seriously, you're gonna pay for hurting my little bro. Me, love the jokes, Luan, but now's not the time. Very, let's go. Very went Super Angel 2 and we went at the farmer and I punched him in the face and knocked out some of his teeth. Penny kicked him in the back and leg sweeped him and kicked him into the air. Lily, nice one, Penny. Penny, thanks, Lily. Lily flew up to him and dealt a spinning axe kick to his stomach. Max and Nutch spread their wings and pulverized him with a barrage of punches and kicks. The farmer landed on the ground and Lola threw lots of fireballs at him and fired a stream of fire at him as well and set the whole farm and area on fire. The farmer ran into his barn and the fire hit his grain silo and set it on fire and it exploded, destroying the barn, and flaming debris rained down and the farmer was on the ground and he found a machete. Luan fired a beam of red light from above and it burned through his left shoulder and she even created hummingbirds made of pure light and they went at the farmer. The farmer ran and the light hummingbirds exploded and blew him into a shed. Very fired a blast of water and blew him into his tractor. Lana fired numerous icicles at him and they embedded in the tractor. One of them cut a wire on it and another hit the fuel tank and the tractor exploded as the farmer ran and it blew him away and he landed on the ground. Lucy formed a scythe made of black lightning and cut the ground and she called upon the ghosts of all the farmer's victims and they went after him and went into his body. They lifted him up and slammed him into the ground with incredible force. The ghosts exited his body and the farmer got up. Lincoln fired a blast of lightning at the farmer and he ran and a chain of explosions followed him. Laney formed a sword made of bramble vines and she and the farmer engaged in a savage and brutal sword fight. Sparks were flying everywhere and one landed on a propane tank by the farmhouse and it exploded into a raging fireball. The farmhouse exploded with it and it was completely destroyed. The teenagers Carrie and Morgan looked on in awe as we were making sure that the farmer pays for his crimes. Carrie, wow. These guys are amazing. Morgan, yet. But let's help them out. If this is all a dream then we can do anything we want to. Laney slashed the farmer's hand off and acid from her sword burned him bad as he screamed in excruciating pain. Laney, that was for all the people you killed. Lincoln, this is for me for terrorizing me as I watched you on the big screen. Lincoln headbutted him and he kicked him in the crotch and kneed him in the face. Gabrielle, Lincoln and Linka fired a blast of lightning at the farmer and electrocuted him. Me, it's over, farmer. You're finished. Carrie and Morgan came and punched and kicked the farmer and did all kinds of martial arts moves at him. Carrie, this is for my boyfriend. Carrie punched the farmer in the stomach and kicked him in the mouth and blasted him with black fire. Morgan, this is for my best friend. Morgan kicked him in the face and took a pocket knife and slashed his eyes out and formed a sword made of liquid metal and slashed his remaining arm off. The farmer screamed in pain and he was even more enraged. Lisa used her technokinetic powers and made a lava gun out of debris and fired a glob of lava into the farmer's face. Lisa, that was for the terror and horror of your crimes against humanity. I don't think prison would be an appropriate place for you. Lincoln formed a disc made of pure energy. Lincoln, this is for terrorizing my life. Destructo disc. Lincoln threw the disc at the farmer and it sliced him in half right down the middle and killed him instantly. Lincoln, have a good time in the netherworld and never again. Lola, great job Linky. Lincoln, thanks Lola. Lana, I got to admit Lincoln, you literally are the bravest big brother we know. Lola, let me incinerate the body. Me, go for it Lola. Lola fired a stream of fire and she incinerated the farmer's body. Carrie, that takes care of that monster. Morgan, yet. Good riddance. Lincoln, you are the bravest and most amazing boy we've ever met. We can't thank you enough for saving both of our lives. Carrie and Morgan kissed both of his cheeks and he blushed an atomic bright red. Lincoln, thanks girls. Me, we're very proud of you buddy. You've finally conquered your fear of the movie The Harvester. Lincoln, thanks guys. I owe it all to all of you. It should be time for me to wake up now. Carrie, me too. Morgan, same here. JD, it was really cool seeing you here in our dream. Me, same here Morgan. You too Carrie. See you both at school. Turns out Carrie and Morgan were in the dream too. The simulator deactivated and we went back to Lincoln in the bed. He woke up better than ever. Lincoln, hey guys. Me, how do you feel Lincoln? Lincoln, better than ever. I'm no longer afraid of the harvester. I can't believe I let my fear consume me like that. Lisa, it was probably some dormant thoughts that reawoken the horrific fear of the slasher film in you. Lincoln, that might be it. Linka, I'm glad you are alright Lincoln. Me too buddy. Lola, I'm glad you are not afraid anymore Linky. Now I need to go get some more beauty sleep. Lincoln, I'm sorry I woke you Lola. Lola, it's alright. You had a bad dream and we had to help you out. Lainey, I'm glad we all could help you out big brother. Ruin, me too Lincoln. This was one thing you could never dream of. Rimshot, laughs, get it? Me, very. Gabrielle and Penny laughed. Me, laughs, good one Ruin. Lynn Sr., laughs, good one. Rita, we're glad you got help and conquered your fear sweetie. Lincoln, thanks mom. Lori, do you know two girls named Carrie and Morgan? Lori, yeah they go to school with me and they're two of my best friends. Why? Lincoln, I think they saw The Harvester and were scared out of their minds too. Lainey, that's interesting. Very. I didn't expect you, Carrie and Morgan to appear in the same nightmare all at once. Lori, that is unusual. What are the odds of that? Lisa, probably an astronomical number. With 7.4 billion plus people on the planet and the number still growing, the odds of such an occurrence would be quite high. Lynn, that's probably right. Lenny, but I'm glad you are all better Linky. Luna, me too dude. Me, let's all get some more sleep. It's 5:35 a.m. Lincoln, yet. But this turned out to be a really good adventure for all of us. Ember, it sure was dude. Shannon, glad you're all right bro. We all go back to sleep and at 8 a.m. we woke up and got some breakfast and we went to school. The end. Asterisk asterisk asterisk. Another fanfiction completed. This one came out of the blue for me. The power of the dream world has an infinite number of possibilities and more. In a dream, you can do anything you want. There are dreams that are good and there are nightmares and they are the worst kind. Let me know what you all think. See you next time.